Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, we are reading from 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Vibhuti Jot, opulence. Vishnu is explaining his opulence. Listen. From 27th. Uchchaisrava Usrisrashabam Usrisrabasham Ashanam Uchchaisrabasham Ashanam Vidhimam Amritatvam Vairavatam Gajendranang Naranangcha Naradipam Uchchaisrabasham Uchchaisrava, the name of horse. Ashanam, horses. Among the horses is Uchchaisrava. Vidhi, no, me, Amrita Udbhavam, produced from the churning of the ocean. During churning of the milk ocean, the Uchchaisrava horse arises. I am that horse. Oiravatam, Oirava, Gajendranam, of the lordly elephants. Among the elephants, I am Oirava. Naranam cha Naradipam. Naranam, among human beings, cha I am. Naradipam, the king. Narapatipam. Patipam means king. Leader of the human being, king. Translation. Of horses, know me to be Uchchaisrava, produced during the churning of the ocean for nectar. Of lordly elephants, I am Vairavat, and among men, I am the monarch. The devotee, demigods and demons. The devotee, demigods and the demons once took part in churning the ocean. This is nicely mentioned in 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavad. Samudra Manthan. Manthan. From this churning, nectar and poison were produced, and Lord Shiva drank the poison. From the nectar were produced many entities, of which there was a horse named Uchchaisrava. Another animal produced from the nectar was an elephant named Oirava. Because these two animals are produced from nectar, they have a special significance and they are representative of Krishna. Amongst the human beings, the king is the representative of Krishna because Krishna is the maintainer of the universe. And the kings who are appointed on account of their godly qualifications are maintainers of their kingdoms. Kings like Maharaja Yudhishthira, Maharaja Parikshit, and Lord Rama were highly righteous kings who always thought of the citizens' welfare. In Vedic literature, the king is considered to be representative of God. In this age, however, with the corruption of principles of religion, monarchy decreed and is now finally abolished. Rajtantra. It is to be understood that in the past, however, people are more happy under righteous kings. Because they used to think we have to run the kingdom whole life and the next generation. But nowadays king, oh, only 5 years, I have to, whatever I want, within 5 years I have to. That is, they are very greedy. Fortunately, our present government in India, they are very righteous. They have no personal agenda. They only desire to fulfill Lord's desire. Ayudhanam aham vajyam, dheninam ashmi kamaduk, prajanashchasmi kandartho, sarpanam ashmi vasuki. Ayudhanam, of the weapons, aham I am, vajram, thunderbolt, dhenunam of cows, ashmi I am, kamaduk, the Surabhi cow. Prajanaha, the cause of the begetting children. Ch-10, Ashmi I am. Kandarpaha, pupil. Sarpanam, of serpents. Ashmi I am. Vasuki, but. Of weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Among cows, I am the Surabhi. Of causes for procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. And of serpents, I am Pashu. The thunderbolt, indeed a mighty weapon, represents Krishna's power. In Krishna love, in the spiritual sky, there are cows which can be milked at any time, and they give as much milk as one likes. Of course, such cows do not exist in this material, but there is mention of them in Krishna love. The Lord keeps many such cows, which are called Surabhi. It is stated that the Lord is engaged in herding the Surabhi cows. Kandarpa, in the sex desire for presenting good sons. Therefore, Kandarpa is the representative of Krishna. Sometimes sex is engaged in only for sense gratification. Thus, sex does not represent Krishna, but sex for the generation of good children is called Kandarpa and represents Krishna. Text 29. Anantash chashmi naganam borunam jadasham aham boruna jadasham aham pitrinam arjama chashmi yama sangja matam aham ananta ananta cha also Ashmi I am naganam or the many hood serpents. Boruna, the demigod controlling the water. Jadoshan of all aquatic aham I am. Pitrina of the ancestors. Arjama. So also, Ashmi I am. Jama, the control of the death. Sangja matam of all regulators. Aham I am. There see Ananta Ashmi Nagana. Among the Nag is Ananta. And we'll see add Sharpanam Vasuki. Sharpo and Nag, what is the difference? Sharpanam must be Vasuki. Among the snakes, Vasuki. And among the Nagas is Ananta. So Naga has many hooks. And Sharpo only one hook. That is the divided with Sharpo and Sharpo and Nag. Of the many hooked Nagas, I am Ananta. And among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varun. Of departed ancestors, I am Arjuna. And among the dispensers of law, I am Jama, the Lord of Death. Purport. Among the many hooded Naga serpents, Ananta is the greatest and is the demigod Varun among the aquatics. They both represent Krishna. There is also a planet of Pitas, ancestors, presided over by Arjuna, who represents Krishna. There are many living entities who give punishment to the miscreants, and among them, Jama is the chief. Jama is situated in a planet near this earthly planet. After death, those who are very sinful are taken there, and Jama arranges different kinds of punishment for them. Third. Prahlada Chashmi Dityanam Kalo Kalayo Tamaham Mriganam cha Megendro Aham Boinatyash cha Pakshinam. Prahlada cha also Ashmi I am. Dityanam of the demons. Kalo time. Kalayotam of subduers. Aham I am. Mriganam of animals. Cha and Mrigo Indraha, the lion. Mrigo means animal, Indra means king. The king of the animal means lion. Mriganda means lion. Aham I am. Boino Teo means Guru, the son of Binata. Guru's mother's name is Binata, that is her. Yesterday, Kadrava, or Bengali Bhagavatam. Kadrava means Kudru's son. They are snakes. So also, Pakshina of birds. Among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlad. Among subduers, I am time. Among beasts, I am the lion. And among birds, I am Godur. Purport. Diti and Aditi are two sisters. The sons of Aditi are called Adityas, and the sons of Diti are called Daityas. All the Adityas are devotees of the Lord, and all the Daityas are atheistic. They are nice thing to understand. Father one, Kashyap, but two mother, two types of son. The mother's consciousness affects the son so much. All the son of Diti, Daitya. All the son of Aditya. Although Prahlad was born in the family of Daityas, he was a great devotee from his childhood. Because of his devotional service and godly nature, he is considered to be a representative of Krishna. There are many subduing principles, but time wears down all things in the material universe, and so represents Krishna. Of the many animals, the lion is the most powerful and ferocious, and of the million varieties of birds, Garuda, the bearer of Lord Vishnu, is the greatest. Text 31. Pavano Pavatam Ashmi, Rama Shastra Vitamaham, Jashanam Makaraschasmi, Sruta Samashi Jannavi. Pavana, the wind. Pavatam, of all the purifiers. Pavatam means purifiers. Pavan. Pavan. Patit Pavan. We know the Patit Pavan. Patit Pavan means deliverer. Patit Pavan. The deliverer of the people, sinners. So Pavana, the wind. Pavatam, of all the purifiers. Ashmi Ayya. Rama, Lord Ram. Shastra Vitam, of the carriers of weapons. Om I am. Jhashana, of all fish. Makaraha, the shark. So also Ashmi I am. Sutasham, of following rivers, of flowing rivers. Shrutasham. Shrut means current, flowing. Shrutasham, of flowing rivers. Ashmi Ayam, Jannavi, the river Ganges. Of purifiers, I am the wind. Of the wilders of weapons, I am Ram. Of fishes, I am the shark. And of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges. Of all the aquatics, the shark is one of the biggest and is certainly the most dangerous to man. Thus, the shark represents Krishna. 32. Sarganam Adir Antash Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Bado Prabodhatamaham Sarganam. This Sarga, heaven, that S-V-A-R-G-A, Swarga, this Sarga, heaven. But Swarganam, Sarga means creation. Sarga, Visarga. The Sargana means of, those are of all creations. Sargana. Adi, the beginning, on to end, and Madhyam, middle, Cha, also, Eva, certainly, Aham, I am, origin. Dharma Vidya, spiritual knowledge, Vidyana, of all education. Bada, the natural conclusion. Bada, Mayabad, Pachinta Vedavad Bad, Marsbad, Leninbad, Ganatantrabad, Dhanatantrabad, Bad, the natural conclusion. Prabodhatam, of arguments, Aham, I am. Of all creations, I am the beginning and the end of, and also the middle. Any creation has beginning, middle, and end. I am everything. Origin. Of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self. Vidya, knowledge. Vidya is knowledge. Prabhupada said here, Vidya means science. Prabhupada did not translate only knowledge. He said, of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self. And among logicians, I am the conclusive truth. Logicians show the logic until they reach the conclusion. When this conclusion, no logic. So I am the conclusion, conclusive truth. Among the created manifestations, the first is the creation of the total material elements. As explained before, the cosmic manifestation is created and conducted by Mahavishnu, Garbhadaksha Vishnu, and Kshiradaksha Vishnu. And then again, it is annihilated by Lord Shiva. Brahma is a secondary creator. All these agents of creation, maintenance, and annihilation are incarnations of the material qualities of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, he is the beginning, the middle, and the end of all creation. For advanced education, there are various kinds of books of knowledge, such as the 4 Vedas, their 6 supplements, the Vedanta Sutra, books of logic, books of religiosity, and the Puranas. So altogether, there are 14 divisions of books of education. Of this, the book which presents Adhyatma Vidya, spiritual knowledge, in particular, the Vedanta Sutra, represents Krishna. Among logicians, There are different kinds of argument. Supporting one's argument with evidence that also supports the opposing side is called jalpo. I'm reading the different type of vadas. Yeah. Supporting one's argument with evidence that also supports the opposing side is called jalpa. Merely trying to defeat one's opponent is called vitanda, bad vitanda. But the actual conclusion is called bad. So jalpo, vitanda, and bad. This conclusive truth is a representation of Krishna. Text 33. Aksharanam o karo ashmi danda shama shikashacha ahameka kshaya kalo dhataham vishwatamuk. Aksharanam of letters. Okar, the first letter in Sanskrit. Okar, oh, that's true in English also. A, B, C, the first letter. In Sanskrit also, Okar. It's good. In English and Sanskrit, both are the first letters. Oshmi, I am. Dand, the dual. Dual. One meaning, Danda means Dando Shamathana Bharata. Dual. Not that dual actually. Here, that Dando is, there is grammar. Grammar is called Shamash. Compounds. There in Sanskrit grammar, compounds is called Shamash. There are 6 types of Shamash. One Shamash is called Danda, just unite, like Jaya and Poti, Dampati. Just unite together. So Danda, that dual, Shamashika of compounds. So and Aham, I am. Ebo, certainly. Akshaya, eternal, no Kshaya. Kalo, time. Dhata, the creator. Aham, I am. Vishwatamukham, Brahma. Brahma is another, this Vishwatamukha. Vishwatamukha, Dhata, the creator. Vishwan, Dhata, Vidhata. Normally we address Brahma actually Vidhata. And Gopigit. Gopis. Just as Brahma as less intelligent. Here Vidhata. The Dhata Vidhata, the creator. Oh my God. Vishwata Mukha Brahma. Of letters, I am the letter A, not A, O. Of letters, I am the letter O. And among compound words, I am the dual compound, Danda. Prabhupada, when he written in Bengali poetry, this Sanskrit, he mentioned that actually in Danda, this compound one, and another Danda means fighting. But Prabhupada, when he translated this in Bengali poetry, he said, I am not that. Not, I am, though I am Danda, but I am not that fighting Danda. Shamasher Madhya Danda, Kintu Danda. Then, for grammar, I am Danda. But this Danda, the dual, I am not that. I am also inexhaustible time. And of creators, I am Brahma. Part 1. Okar, the first letter of Sanskrit alphabet, is the beginning of the Vedic literature. Without Okar, nothing can be sound. Therefore, it is the beginning of the sound. Like you can see in Sanskrit, ka a, ka a, ga a, ga a. ta, ta, pa, cha, everything O. So that is why Akar is the very important letter. In Sanskrit, there are also many compound words, of which the dual word like Ram and Krishna, Ram Krishna, is called Danda Samas, grammar. Ram and Krishna, Ram Krishna. When Ram Krishna, is Ram and Krishna. In this compound, the words Rama and Krishna have the same form, and therefore the compound is called dua. Dua. Among all kinds of killers, time is the ultimate because time kills everything. Time is the representative of Krishna because in due course of time, there will be great fire and everything will be annihilated. Among the living entities who are creators, Brahma, who has 4 heads, is the chief. Therefore, he is the representative of the Supreme Lord Krishna. 34. Mrityu sarva haraschaham udbhavasya bhavishyata kirti srivakcha narina smritir medha ditikshana. Mrityu, death. Sarva haram, all devouring. Cha also, aham, I am. Udbhava, generation. Cha also, bhavishyatam, of future manifestations. Kirti, fame. Shri, opulence or beauty. Bak, fine speech. Cha, also, narinam, of women. Smriti, memory. Medha, intelligence. Dhriti, firmness. Dhairya, kshama, patience. I am all devouring death, and I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. In English, it's very difficult to understand. Oh, how it is among the female, fine speech female, memory is female, intelligence female. Yes. In English, this is not. In Sanskrit, there are this. Everything male. Like, pain is male, but copy diary is female. Like, truck is male, bus is female. And in cheat letter chithi is female and patra is purush. With the same letter, if it's sent chithi, that is female one, and a patra, that is even river also, not the female river, male river. But Prabhupada that translate this, not that the translate rivers and rivulets. But yes, in Sanskrit word, this type of thing is there. And accordingly, the way, like in English, he speaks, she speaks, same. But in Sanskrit, it will change. In male and female, the grammar also will change. In the same way, this is among the women, I am this fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. This is female. As soon as a man is born, he dies at every moment. Thus, death is devouring every living entity at every moment. But the last stroke is called death itself. That death is Krishna. As for future development, all living entities undergo 6 basic changes. They are born, they grow, they remain for some time, they reproduce, they dwindle, and finally they vanish. Matter cannot show this. Where there is existence of soul, only there you can see these six changes. Of these changes, the first is deliverance from the womb, and that is Krishna. The first generation is the beginning of all future activities. The seven opulences listed: fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience are considered feminine. If a person possesses all of them or some of them, he becomes glorious. If a man is famous as a righteous man, that makes him glorious. Sanskrit is a perfect language and is therefore very glorious. If after studying one can remember a subject matter, he is gifted with a good memory or smriti. And the beauty not only to read many books on the different subjects matter, but to understand them and apply them when necessary is intelligence, medha. Another appearance. The ability to overcome unsteadiness is called firmness or steadfastness. In Sanskrit called dhriti. And when one is fully qualified, yet is humble and gentle. And when is able to keep his balance both in sorrow and in the ecstasy of joy, he has the opulence called patience. Kama. Patience, kshama. Shama, kshaksham. Sahan. Okay. Gaurangi Bharata.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. My question is, in purport Srila Prabhupada wrote about Prahlad Maharaj that although he was born in Demon family, but he has very good tendencies. So the just opposite example is Narkasur. He was born from Dharitri Devi and Varahadev, but he has demonic tendencies. So how should we understand why it was like that?
No, what is it difficult to understand?
That Narkasur or Bhomasur, he was born. He was born. He was the son of Dharitri Devi. So why his nature was?
If a bad association, he became. And Arjun, Prahlad due to association of Prahlad Maharaja. So birth is not so important. Association is most important. Hare
Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam Maharaj. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for this class. Maharaj, why only bird I is chosen like A? Why only the bird I is chosen like A? A.
Why?
Why Lord Krishna says that among the birds I am A, letter A,
Like the Purvat given the purport, na? A is used everywhere. Ka, cha. Everywhere O is required. Without O, you cannot pronounce. The consonant, without the help of O, you cannot pronounce. So, though it is vowel, but without its help,
Okay.
O, there is Sharvarna. Sharvarna means self-sufficient, independent. Consonant is dependent on the vowels. Ka, they depend on the vowels.
So it is most important, that's why, Maharaj.
Yes, that is the most important, that is why they repeat the question.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Go
Hare Krishna, Pranam Maharaj.
Krishna Guru Maharaj, Ranavati Pranam.
Gulshan Bro, Hare Krishna.